Yeah, who wants to do the recap?
You can, because you're the DM, can.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hostilities already.
Last
you
time
guys-
on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, last time on Roll for Seduction, you guys managed to escape the Citadel's prison, for which you were imprisoned for involving yourselves with a lich. She seemed to do even a bit more, giving her a couple puppets to play with. During your escape, you guys did meet the Rat King, and you did befriend him.
My boy, the Rat King.
Could we have been hostile with the Rat King, like fuck you? And
Yeah, he was originally a combat.
Nice.
I have achieved friendship. Ellie can make friends of anything.
Did you see the drawing of it? Did you see those drawings?
I saw the drawing with the dog shit crown.
What?
Literally, in the words of the DM, it is utter shit. As he was describing the crown Eleanor made for the Rat King.
I make the best
shit,
crown.
I think the words were.
So send me this.
No.
See? Yeah, so Eleanor befriended the Rat King. You also met up with your good old friend Jiminy.
Good old Jiminy.
Fuck Jiminy.
You lost a lot of weight since
money.
last time. He looks good.
He owes me money.
Yeah, he was having a fun time meeting up with you until Thoric antagonized him a bit, and he decided to slip into his bag and disappear.
He's a fucking halfling. You don't trust them. You don't trust anything smaller than a dwarf or bigger.
He's a skeleton now.
Yeah.
So you guys have you escaped, so you're pretty much at the edge of the town. You still have your bracelets on, which is limiting your magical ability.
Which sucks.
Colors, mate.
And also, there is a certain crimson sea bear that is still missing.
Yeah.
We'll get it out. I guarantee you, the king's fucking used it as some kind of like gimp toy or whatever. And we gotta go and go, look, king, that's my fucking bear you was dicking, mate. And we gotta like, you gotta say,
Kill the king.
that's what's happening. I know this session. I hacked Randron's PC, mate. Already know
Time to get him.
Yeah, he's like just this performing bear, just jumping around.
Yeah, and then like adjust his outfit and like, screw, fuck you, dude.
Yeah. So we basically we broke out of prison for befriending a lich that we didn't fucking know about. Thorg met the woman in black. There's a sorceress, whatever, and she managed to break Thorg out. Thorg then proceeded to free the survivors, the other teammates. We met this weird goat person who was doing some Bambi dance in the south. Couldn't quite get their legs. Oh god! His hips don't lie. Just fucking shakiring all over the floor.
Fucking the goat jig.
We break her out. She decides to follow us. The lich thanks us for giving us some new friends to play with or something, and disappears. In the meantime, we leave, go into like some catacomb dungeon section, I think, fight some zombos, befriend some rat dudes. I get chomped by a fucking chest with teeth.
Fun times.
And then eventually we end up making our way to the end of the dungeon where we kind of, this is where my memory gets a little bit foggy. We just flop out of the dungeon and we just fall through the air.
We jumped into a giant hole and now
But we're okay. We survived. We somehow landed and we're in the outside of the city now. We're in Icarus, the main capital.
We're in that citadel.
Land. Yeah. So I take it we're gonna be one. I think we're gonna be one. Yeah, we're fugitives. We broke out of prison, and yeah, we're fucked.
It's always gonna end this way.
Yeah, it's always gonna end this way. There's always a way. There's always a way out, man. So don't throw in your towel just yet. We've still got the
want to get out, really. I'm good with the rebel
I think the goat has some kind of fucking mission, doesn't it?
Yeah, the goat's on
a mission.
Yeah, some rebellion.
Yeah, some rebellion.
I'm very interested to hear about it.
I've spent zero time making a story for it. Basically, the government is bad, and fuck the government, I guess.
Down with the system.
Yeah, I'm gonna goad him in with my horns.
Anarchy.
That's all I got.
We'll steal your
Yeah, go
hearts. We are
anarchy.
the Phantom Thieves.
All right.
Oh my god.
So
Alrighty.
with that, we've just dropped out of the dungeon now, out of the catacomb dungeon jail area, and we've just landed on. I guess we're on the outskirts of the city. Are we deep in the city?
You're
Looks
not
like
deep in
one
the
thing.
city. You're sort of like towards the suburbs.
Okay,
this
so
is the
we're on the
bumfuck area.
outside.
Cool.
We're on the outside. Okay, so I guess we'll kind of fit in here, I suppose.
Yeah.
We're all scruffy, blood-covered
Well,
fugitives.
we've got our gear back, haven't we?
Yep. You're all geared up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we got our
wearing
gear back, so we are.
And-
clothes. Are you still wearing your sack bib?
Yeah, man. Wait till that shit grows. Wait till that shit grows out, mate.
And also, you guys only just escaped as well, so it's not known that you've escaped yet.
Oof.
I've got a bit of downtime before it hits the
Yeah.
fan.
In addition to that, Thor's photos were like spread around in the town of Mary, which is far away from here, because there's no point of putting your photos up
That said,
somewhere
we
where
did
you weren't.
one guard alive to find the other 2 guards dead.
Yeah.
We should have gone no witnesses.
We got no
Yeah.
witnesses.
Oh, no
We're all dead.
murders.
Yeah, but
They
there's
were
other
asleep.
guards who are gonna come down and like check on the fucking.
Yeah.
2 of those guards were asleep, but you chose
And
to
now they're
snap
dead.
their neck.
No,
I didn't
no,
choose
we
that.
didn't
That was
choose
all
I
that.
go.
didn't
That was
do
all
that.
go over there. Fucking
Fucking this person.
just barring and
It was the
bleating and
only
fucking
way.
goring dudes.
That one.
It was the only way.
You just wanted the
It's
armor,
anywhere.
and then you didn't even need it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
well,
Yeah,
that's
fuck
You
it.
could have just took their armor. It was a magic sleep. It was. You could have just took it from
Considering
them. It's like,
considering
nah,
Thork was stomping
gotta
through
go.
them.
No. That rustled them, but they didn't wake up. That's why I was like, I'm gonna make sure they don't wake up.
Ever.
Okay?
Gotta love
But you
that.
only
Armor.
did one.
For 1 minute, and then you're like,
And I
ah.
didn't even take their sword, which is what really were. Fucking hell. Continue. Come on.
Alrighty. So, you guys are on the outskirts of town. There doesn't seem to be many people around. I'm not sure why. But what you do hear in the distance is some, like, loud parade music. Seems to be closer towards the center of the city.
Guys, there's a party starting.
Well, of course, we just rolled into town. I gotta roll out Rick Bit from Fork, yeah.
Wait, is this for
No,
us?
I don't think that's it.
Who else is it gonna be for, eh?
Well, think about this. We did just break out a person.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go celebrate.
cool.
Yeah.
I say we turn up fashionably late to our own party. We are stars of the show, after all. Come on.
That's fair.
Alright, so you guys head.
Start plodding my way over towards the sound of the music.
I
Heading
kind of
through.
put my hood up and make sure no one can see the pointed ears or anything.
Ellie skips after just holding Mr. Giggles. People won't question it.
Alright, so you guys head towards the sound of the music.
Anything.
There does seem to be a parade going on. The streets are packed with all kinds of people on races. So there's Genassis, there's Tabaxis, there's humans, half-elves, orcs, dwarves.
The bloody hell's a Tabassi?
Cat people!
Yeah,
They're
cat
Oh,
people.
okay. Oh, it ain't natural, it ain't.
No.
They're
Can't
so
be
cute
dealing with
with
it.
their ears. Oh my god.
No.
So what would you guys like to do?
No.
You can't really see what's the source of the what the parade is for at the moment. It's a bit
So
too
is there like a
crowded.
big crowd of people like just
Yeah.
preventing us from like kind of? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright.
poke one of the closest people like, hey, I've been out of town, what's going on?
It's Noah's Day. Are you new or what?
Yeah, I'm way out from the sticks. You know, Mary, I'm from that way. So, I just, what's going on? I'm confused.
You're not a pirate, are you?
Oh,
Hey,
God, no.
hold on, little one.
Okay, yeah, what?
But I'm sure you know why, at least, don't you? And kind of Thor just strikes a pose, pantless, and kind of like throws his stack beard over his shoulder, like.
Interesting.
Oh. And I don't know if you know this, but this party's for me and my crew, and I don't think I remember inviting you, mate. What you doing to my party?
I'm not quite sure what you guys are talking about in regards to a party. But if you're talking about the parade, it's Noah's Day.
Who's Noah?
What is noise?
What's a Noah?
Noah is the king.
Of course.
Where are you
Sorry.
from?
Of course, love him.
I always get him confused with the last king, so you know how it is.
Noah has been ruling for the last 110 years.
I have a friend with a very long memory.
Icarus needs no king.
Shut up.
Okay, well, regardless, so it's one of the few days that the city actually gets to see the princess. I don't believe the king is coming out of the castle this year, but his daughter Rose is blessing us with her patronage.
Hang about, peasant. What do you mean you're going on about it's King Day, but King don't show? How you know you even got a king if you don't show?
I mean, it could be political fear.
Yeah, Noah is very private. Not many people have seen him for the last 20, 30 years.
Well, this is what I don't like about the rich and famous. Think they're better than everyone else they do.
Didn't you just
And
call
how
him a
long has he
peasant?
said? Has he said that he's been ruled for?
Well, that's-
For
Sorry?
110 years was what he said.
What?
So
I
he's
mean,
been ruling
Wait, peasant. A dare I ask, because whenever I ask this question, I find out something unholy and unbloody and natural that keep me up at night. But what is your king? Is he a man or what?
He's blessed with celestial blood. He's an Asamar, as all the
I
royal
haven't seen
family
one of those
is.
in ages. Oh,
The bloody hell's an Asamar?
They're descended from angels.
Yeah.
So at this point, Alora has heard enough to pique her interest and is climbing up to a higher spot to get a better viewpoint of the princess.
Climb the float, and they're a bit far away, but you do in the distance what appears to be a beautiful young lady with bright red hair.
Oh wow, so that's her, huh?
Don't know about you fellas,
I
but I
wanna
think
see.
this may be a grand opportunity for all four to climb the social ladder, lad.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah, go for it, go for it.
Oh god.
I don't know this man if it turns out bad.
Well, she's miles away right now.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry.
Ellie tries to hop up to Allura to try and like get herself to like see the princess. She's trying to get on her shoulders.
Oh.
And this, so Fork kind of looks to the peasant again. Oi, peasant, about the princess, like, has she got a man? Is she married or what, like?
Oh no.
Does she like
No,
Dowie? Does she like the stunty men?
Sorry, keep it in your non-existent pants.
well, I guess you could say the princess's private life is very private. Like I said, we haven't seen her for a few years since she was a bit of a younger girl.
She seems to be
The
doing well.
royalty, as you can imagine, like to stay safe up inside the castle. You wouldn't want anyone to harm them. There's
There
a
wouldn't
lot of
happen to be any like competitions going on today. You know, feats of wonder. things
To
that
win
might
the fair
possibly
maid
land an audience.
in holy matrimony.
Wasn't going with that, but
Okay, no.
okay.
not that I'm aware of. I'm afraid.
Dude.
What else happens at this parade? Is it just her showing up and flaunting?
It's just pretty much her showing up. It's pretty much a day to celebrate the blessing that the royal family give us with, blessing us with such great trade and travel. As you can see, we are quite fortunate here in Icarus. So looking like pointing around.
You want to talk to the princess, perhaps?
What was that?
Would you be
Talk to the
able
princess.
to, yeah, you know,
Nah.
you want to show her the gratitude that, you know, how much she gives us.
No, and I don't think anyone, even if you try your hardest, would be able to get close to her. I've been told her entourage has 10 Stormlords in its rank.
Oh,
So,
crap. Cool.
Good lord.
I
We're
don't.
gonna
Yeah.
avoid that.
No.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for telling us. Happy Noah's Day. You
Yeah.
have a great time.
Alright, and she looks at you a bit weird. It's like, bye.
Bye.
Taking in the dwarf's weird beard.
Don't mind him.
And you
He's,
want some strands? I see you eyeing them up. I know what you're thinking. Oh boy, I'll get me some of them fine Dowie strands. I'd sell them to you. 40 gold pieces per strand. They make the toughest,
spinning hay into gold. I see.
the toughest rope in all of this bloody town called.
That's interesting. And well, without breaking eye contact, they sort of just slip into the crowd.
Oh,
bloody hell.
he was there
Don't
one
go
second.
proper
and now
Dowie
he's gone.
beard when they see one.
Is there
So-
anything else you'd like to do at the moment?
From us.
300-400 meters?
Right.
So is it
we'll
like,
wait for it
is
to
she
get a bit
like
closer.
between buildings? Are we looking between like alleyways and such, or is it just crowd?
It's just a huge crowd, so
Okay.
we sort of climbed up on the edge of the crowd. Look over.
Yeah,
Guys.
that's what I'm also doing.
I don't want to like be that guy, but this is a really good opportunity to get out of this place. Like, they are
Bollocks.
all busy right
Forks come here for his red gem.
now. Oh,
And
no.
he's gonna get it.
No.
That's fair. We
So,
can ask the
I think
princess.
we
So-
should let
so-
that go.
Exactly. The princess is the red gem. All right. So, on the float with the princess on it is, I mean, I'm sure she's accompanied by some kind of like
Guards.
guard.
Yeah, 10 Stormlords. You know, the guy who arrested us.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
We don't want to be
kind
near
of.
them.
Yeah. For kind of. Did they set me on fire?
Yeah.
They the ones that
you-
burnt
you
my
got-
beard off
you-
and
Yeah, you
shit.
got totally fired
You-
by one of them.
Yeah, so Alora looking at the float as well with the princess does seem to see a bit of shining light. So Atlas, who was the one that set you on
Uh-oh.
fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, we should get out
Yeah.
of here.
Nah,
Ooh,
bollocks!
buddy.
Nah, I got unfinished business with that
No,
boy.
no.
Dark, no,
No.
dark, no, dark, no.
No,
Can I
you
just
can't hold me
grab
back.
him and drag him
This is
away?
aggression. No, this is a
Can I-
liberated city. Dowie do
I'm
what
just gonna
Dowie
drag him
want. This is
away.
King's Day.
Thoric, let's go
No.
find Scruff now.
No.
Come on.
They've got him. I know he's got him. Gonna
We'll
get
I
him
find
got
back.
him.
that.
Oh no, I want to run over there. I want
No.
to run over. I need to confess my love to the
Although I have-
princess and
No.
punch Atlas in the face.
Yeah.
I love you.
So Thorek, are you like? Can you see the float yet? You haven't climbed up yet, have you?
No, I'm kind of like just hearing what they're talking about, and like Thorok's like painting the imagery of what they're telling him. He's like,
Okay.
right, yeah, he's standing right there. He's probably got tears in his eyes because he probably already
Because-
knows. Oh, he's gonna punch him, man.
Yeah, because Alora does seem to notice a bit of a brown bundle of fur next to the princess.
Uh-oh.
So does
Yeah,
Alora
no,
tell me that?
I-
What, man?
Nope.
Whoa. Oh.
Thorok is kind of like, he's waiting for this float to come on. It's like being in Disneyland, you know what I mean? They do those bullshit float things. They take fucking forever to go by. It's like, come on, get to the good shit, man.
Somebody
So,
drag Thorok
Thorok-
away.
Nah, you know, you can't hold me back. And Thorok kind of like starts to kind of like weave, like, get up, bloody way, get up, bloody way. Like moving the crowd. He's just a small bundle of muscle and naked ass, just kind of pushing through crowd to the
Can I-
front. Nah, it's too late. And now he
Jump
finally
down and
gets
grab
to the
him or
front.
something.
Randrin, can I
can't-
use
you
the
can't
detergent to
grab
make
a
a
hand
loud
with
noise
all
somewhere
these
to split
flipping-
the crowd?
You can certainly try, but one is very loud. Two, if you did make a very loud sound, everyone seems to be on pretty high alert.
Yeah, but thaumaturgy does it at range. I can just create it somewhere else away from me.
Yep.
You can't use
no.
magic though, can you?
Cool.
No,
So
You can say
Thork-
magic.
Oh, you know, shit,
Oh,
magic
yeah.
bands, fuck.
Yeah, the
No,
band.
It's already,
I'm
it's already weaved in.
useless.
No.
It's already weaved in. The last thing you see is just like his along and his ass just like disappearing into the crowd.
You're-
That's all you
Can't
see.
I
He's
just
gone
jump
now.
down and grab him?
Thork's already
Nah,
Thork's
Is that the
already
phone now?
disappeared into.
So-
Yeah.
Distracted.
Just as Thork is about to break through the crowd, though, into the floaters, you do see the close-up of the princess. What you didn't notice before is she actually has a pair of wings,
Oh.
much like an angel.
Dang.
So they're feathery wings, not the scaly kind.
So right. So
Oh my god, she's so
Still,
pretty.
before you break through, so you do see Scruff.
I
He's
see Scruff
next-
now.
Yeah, he's sitting next
Oh.
to the princess, looking quite happy. Quite stuffed.
All right. Okay.
Just kind of standing with like a hand on his head. You break through, and you can try to reunite with your beautiful Crimson Sea Bear. A hand grabs you by the shoulder and yanks you back into the crowd.
Who the fuck is that man? All right. I roll to fucking strong arm the
Second,
old
like,
man.
suplex.
I'm gonna try like judo throw. Don't be off.
Yeah,
Not
can I have a strength check?
Of course you can have a strength
Let me
check.
do one.
No
Please
problem.
no. Please
You're
no.
fucking-
Please no.
I feel sorry for the fool. I feel sorry for
Oh,
the
thank
fool.
God.
Who's this
No.
He's a Dex character, we're fine.
fool?
He's got shit strength.
He
Oh,
makes
shit.
it.
Here
He
come them
makes it.
dice.
Failed 9.
Ah, get out of it!
What a
Nice. So Thor kind of like looks back to see who just pulled him back. Who's just pulled me back?
You notice a very familiar black cloak accompanied with some
yeah,
purple
my
hair.
friend.
Bloody hell, you again! What the bloody hell are you doing here?
You guys are coming with me, favor.
You guys
Bollocks!
did.
You owe me a bloody bear. You said you're gonna get my gear back. Ain't no bloody bear in the gear. I'm getting the bear. I'm getting my wife. I'm punching that fucking bear.
She's already my wife.
Not today.
My wife.
And
Okay,
with that,
alright, so
he seals your mouth magically.
What a
Alright,
dick.
so this-
Nice.
this time he's just talking with his feet in
Why
his
did I
hands
not
now.
think
So.
of that?
He's a magic.
Lovely.
Fair point.
Alright, so what are the rest of you guys doing in the... You don't try to... did you follow Thork, or are you still hanging out?
I
Very
tried
certainly
to. I tried to.
Yeah, so... Dolores managed to keep up. Eleanor's lagging a bit behind due to her small
There's
stature.
too many people.
Where are you, Lena?
Fuck if I know.
I had a poem. I had a poem and everything for the princess.
Maybe another day. So, what have you been doing?
I've been standing in the crowd admiring the princess.
Basically what I was
have no clue
doing.
What's going on? I don't know Scruff. I don't know anything. I'm just standing there.
Thor-
like,
You've just
Kinda-
seen that the
Thor-
people you just
Thork
jailbroke with
looks at the goat person,
much.
kind of just puts his hands to his head like this, and kind of just does like a motion like this towards Thor.
I'm gonna shake my head and I'm gonna be like,
And then Thor thinks she's misunderstanding, so he just does it even more aggressive, like no, this way.
Yo, guys, Thorik's really feeling this music. I can get into this. Let's go. She starts joining in.
Ellie, please.
But I feel the beats.
Alrighty.
Can I kick
Sorry.
Eleanor out into the front of the group, like out into the fucking,
Fuck.
out into the front of the float?
Like, into the
No.
crowd.
Am I able to do that?
Yeah, you can give me a strength check.
Oh
Eleanor.
He's doing- So Thork's doing this, and then he sees that Eleanor is starting to now. He's like, right, she gets it. She knows the plan. She's like, right, kid, get in there. You know what to do. So what am I doing? Sorry.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Gotta beat 12.
Oh, thing. All right, here we go. Bang me.
Eleanor manages to like slip over, slip around
Try to
Thork's
take
feet.
me.
so they were
Take him back.
He just keeps
people
doing this.
From the
I
jailbreak and
don't
trying
care.
to push through the crowd and like kind of grab the dude in the black cloak's shoulder and be like, hey, is there a problem, sir?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Don't
that.
do that.
No shit.
Don't do that.
She's scary.
And now
She'll tell you
Boat's
to
kind of like
pace.
poking his horns
Yeah.
into
Is
like
it
the
a
black.
she or is it a
It's a
he?
she. It's a she.
She turns around to Silura and says, "First of all, I'm a
Oh
woman.
no.
Second of
well,
all,
well.
there's always a
You were
problem
in-
with this lot."
It's not a
Do
very
her in,
flattering
girl.
Yeah,
compliment.
kind
Yeah.
of noticed that. Is there anything, any way I can help?
Yeah, you can help me bring them. You can help me bring them somewhere. It's gonna be safe, at least for them. And we'll go from there.
Hey.
And with that, she sort of like grabs Thoric by the scruff of his shirt, which seems to be the only clothes he's wearing, and he drags him along.
He kind of gets one last look, like look at the bear as he's being dragged from his side. He kind of has tears in his eyes.
Oh.
He doesn't show
Aww.
it. Show it to him. He just
It's
wipes
too
it away
manly.
with his sack beard.
Ellie's still just standing there going like this.
Right, are
Ellie,
you
come
guys?
on, dance
Come
is
on,
over.
Ellie.
I just
Okay.
see the black cloak like go away and Thoric just like being dragged. So I'm just like, hell with it. I guess I'll follow him.
That's Allura and
Nice
Eleanor.
one,
ends up.
team. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm following.
With
Yeah.
that, you guys travel not for too long, so you're not quite out the city, but it's not in the central part anymore. It's kind of on the edge of like the trade district, and you guys
Alright.
enter. So they're walking.
Music's a bit loud.
That's perfect.
It's meant to be loud.
Oh, okay.
Followed shortly after by Thoric being thrown in, accompanied by a fair bit of laughter. This seems to be probably the rowdiest place you've ever been.
I'm so okay with this.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
makes the tavern and merry seem like child's play.
Yep.
There's people drinking, gambling. They all seem to be a bit of the rough sort, but they're having a good time. The second they see the dwarf on the ground without the pants, you have 4 or 5 people raise their tankards. So yeah,
That's right. Coins for the jester. Coins for the jester.
Or he gets up, he just raises his hands as if, you're welcome, you're welcome.
yeah.
Ellie starts holding out like a cloth to people to collect money.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. So yeah, these all seem to be adventurers,
Ooh.
all different shapes and sizes, and all different professions.
Oh no, is this the Adventurers Guild?
What would you like to do?
Right, so
I will find
Thork
the
runs up.
person in the corner.
Yeah.
This one.
So Fork runs up to the people who've raised their glasses and he grabs one of the tankards out just on drink it, but because his mouth is magic, throws it over his face. And
Yeah. They all laugh. One of them that seems to be a older wizard type fellow says, V do that to you as well. Give me a... It's like, pops you on the cheek and your mouth opens up.
That's so cool. You
Yeah.
got counter spell.
She's
Thank you,
always
Alex.
doing that one. So
What's her name?
Name.
Oh, V? Oh, we
V?
love V. Yeah.
I don't bloody love V.
Fuck that bitch.
What do you mean?
She took me back. She kidnapped me. She's the reason why I was in jail.
Oh, no.
Jail did just break out.
Mate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, is it?
Yeah. Zachary over there is breaking out 11.
I've been in a few, but they usually just let me out after like a day or two.
What, so this
Yeah.
V make a habit of breaking into jails to break prisoners out so that they owe him a favour?
Nah,
That's
mate.
sharp.
We're a family over here.
Oh my god, are you,
You know-
like that?
You know the royalty types. They got jail appearances, but they love us.
Do they?
Aye.
It's a weird way of
So-
showing it.
Right,
I
Mr.
don't wanna
Wizard Man.
say, but it'd be out of
What
character.
did they
for
call you
Laura.
in easier parts then, eh?
I'm John.
John?
John?
Ah,
Is that a problem?
no, I just a bit more, you know,
Grand.
wizardy or something like
Yeah.
that. That's alright. No, John's alright, I guess.
I'll have you, you know, my last name is Hat.
John Hat the
Brilliant.
Wizard.
It's a pretty fancy name, that. Well, I
Is
don't
it
know.
easy?
Don't...
It does match. You have a hat. So,
Is
I
the
mean, it's
Music's
spot on.
still playing for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, it's just me. Alright. What'd you like
Alright,
to do?
so I don't need to introduce myself, you know, because I'm sure you already know who I am. Kind of takes a moment to just, you know, bask in the sudden, like, oh yes, you're so and so. I've heard all about you and your endeavors. Kind of stands there for a while, waiting for the recognition.
Ellie stands slightly behind Thor and like looks at the wizard and just nods her head.
Yeah.
Hello?
Laura hides?
Look, tries to hide her discomfort about being so many people in a crowded place. Angle, which probably doesn't work well.
Yeah, the wizard doesn't quite recognize Thoric. To be a blonde elf playing a lute. She sort of turns around and looks Thoric up and down. She says, "You wouldn't happen to be the half-wit five-fit half-wit, would you?"
There you go! There you go! I knew this was a well-found establishment when I walked in. Of course
Oh yeah. Me and my buddies cleaned up your mess.
No, what mess? I cleaned house, mate. I cleaned house when I was there.
Mate, don't worry. We made some pretty good turtle stew.
Wait, no. See, that was a different matter altogether. That. See,
He's
that was
trying to
like-
shortchange her, was he?
Keeps messed up work.
Yeah,
He brought
yeah.
that on himself.
Typical barkeeps.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, she has quite a husky voice for a girl.
Guys, I don't like how these people are agreeing with him. I'm really scared.
So for in the blonde elf, and it's pretty convinced that he's a dude by his voice. Right then, mate. How's about we get another round? And you buying, are you?
Mate, no one buys here. There's open tap.
On tap? Oh, bloody hell.
It's
What did
tiny.
they call
Right,
you?
I'm not
What's
underage.
Use you and I.
Go up to the bar.
Now,
Yeah,
you don't
so leave
understand.
reviews,
You don't
yeah,
understand
so
the
I can
adventures
count
we've
it.
been on, mate. We got some crazy shit that go down. I'm about to get married to the princess, right? About to get her hand in marriage and all that. We're gonna take down. What's pretty boy? What's his name? Atlas. We're gonna take him
no.
down.
Well, Atlas.
Oh yeah. No one
Yeah?
do you? Bit of a dick, isn't he?
Nah, I love Atlas. He should be here later.
It will! Oh, brilliant! Brilliant. I guess we'll be spending the night here then.
Now you
Laura kind of freezes when she hears this and like,
Yeah.
oh,
Shit's about to go down. In fact, hearing this, Ellie goes straight to the bar. She's gonna need a drink to deal with whatever the fuck's about to happen.
Yeah. So, going to at the bar, you see what seems to be a younger wizard. He doesn't have the long beard. He's more. Ellie sits down, doesn't question her age at all. Actually, the only thing he asks is, "Hey, little girl, are you cool?"
I like the coolest.
Do you like the authorities by any chance?
Fuck the
Careful.
police!
careful.
Alright,
Oh dear.
you're cool. Because normally this isn't exactly legal. With that, here's a tankard that's full, tankard that's empty, and he sort of like swishes his hand, and the one that's empty sort of fills up to match the one that's full. If we did this on the outside, the economy would, collapse. But we don't worry about that here.
You're saving your stock. I get a drink. We're all happy. She starts shooting him like really awkward
Yeah.
finger guns.
I like you, kid. And with that, passes a tank at the size of Ellie's head.
Oh god.
Good man.
Like, strongest one.
Oh
She takes it in
god.
both hands and just starts going. "God."
No.
Alright, what's everyone else doing? Luna, what are you doing?
Is this
First
one
things
that
first,
goes
I
quiet?
need to like refresh and shit because like everyone's like really lagging out for me.
Oh no.
To the bar
Yeah.
and ask for 4.
Yeah, for 4, he doesn't even blink an eye. He says, only 4? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back. You know.
And with
Lightweight.
that,
She's gonna.
yeah, and with that, he waves his hand again. Hello.
Wizard and
Ooh.
Yeah,
You're gonna talk. Yeah.
go to John Hat.
John Hat.
John Hat and kind of ask about these bracelets.
Huh?
He's like, they always do that. Turtle bugger. No way, they used to be a bit of a pain to get off, but if you go out back, there's a new gentleman that just joined. I think he should be able to help you.
Hide. I'll grab 2 cups.
Okay,
Let's go.
thank you.
Alright, so Alora and Solera are going. Is anyone else gonna come?
I mean, is Ellie informed
Yeah,
about the fact
I
that you can get
guess
rid of the bracelet?
I'll look into getting the bling removed as well.
Yeah.
If I heard the
Still
conversation,
holding
then
her
yes.
tankard.
Come on, Lunar. We're gonna get our shit removed.
Alright, and with that, you go into like a bit of a weapons all over the place, but sitting in the corner, sort of just like staring at his toes, is you see your good old friend Jiminy.
Jimmy.
Fuck me sideways.
I knew you fellas would be coming.
Ellie goes, Jiminy! And she like takes her tankard back in one hand, just swings an arm around him.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Right.
turns that, he gives it a bit of a pat. It's
Hooray!
not
Right,
too much.
midget. So why is it that whenever we're in trouble, you're like right there in the corner? Eh? What's that about?
What's
Yeah, but-
happening, dude?
Have you ever considered what might be the common denominator in you guys being in trouble all the time?
It's
You
us.
being a dick. That's what it is.
I
You
can
make
take a
a
few
profit
guesses.
out of our bloody misfortune. I think we all deserve some bloody compensation for what you put us through.
Can that V person use that spell again?
Right.
Just wondering.
Guess I like you guys. Here you go. And with that, he gets his bony hand, digs it into his bag, disappears for a second, and out comes a nice pretty rock.
A
Alrighty.
rock
Oh my
again.
Alright.
Giant rat.
Like you said, you guys give me a pretty good profit. Don't want you to be eaten by any Tarasques or anything.
That's
With
fair.
that, he sort of
It's
pops it into.
Bloody
Thor's hands.
brick! It's a brick!
Guys, we're safe from Tarasques now.
Alright,
How-
so Ford takes the brick and starts smacking it against the bracelet, thinking this is meant to help get rid of it.
Ah, you seem to have those bracelets, eh?
Yeah,
the
we had a bit of a-
bracelets.
Education.
Very well. I'm
We were
more than help.
told-
Yeah.
We were told you could help with someone could back here.
Hey, of course I can. Little trade, though. Little trade.
Here we bloody go.
I can give you another necklace.
Every
I don't-
bloody time.
There's 2 things I require, but the first thing I want to see is what do you have to offer me?
What do you want? Cut to chase! Oh, it's
I can
fucking
make-
us
I
around
can
you
make-
up!
There's already
crown.
something. I already know what I want, but I want you to sweeten the pot a little bit.
Right, how about you break off bracelets so we don't break off your bony little knees? How that sounded?
Please don't threaten him again. We need him not to disappear.
Yeah.
Someone grab his bloody sack! Grab his sack before we jump in it!
No.
With that, he sort of like pushes his sack.
Right,
further
no.
back.
Here you go, little one. I got what's for you. Something going down in the streets. Say, you know what day it is today out on street?
Of course I know. Do you think I'm an idiot? Only
Yeah,
idiots
I
wouldn't
do.
know
I
what's going
do,
on.
mate. I do, mate. So, do you know or do you not? Do you need thought to tell you that?
Alright,
I've been
alright.
here a day.
Entertain me, buddy.
Right, so I don't know if you know this, but today be King Day, right? And I got a plan. Thor Goldman is gonna be king of Icarus. Alright, I'm gonna marry Princess. Yeah, she's gonna fall in love with me Dowie Charms. Now, she got me bear, so she's already got me wedding present, right? So it's basically gonna be happening. I become king, right? And then you could be like me little bony jester or something.
Oh my god.
Title, like give me a title, you be royalty or something. You get to name yourself, give yourself your own title and your own. You have some kind of, I don't know, a small part to play in running things around the town or something.
I could make you a crown.
That would be tempting, but I don't think you're quite looking down at Thork's lower half, equipped to be the princess.
Oh.
Look, alright, well,
It's a cold day.
it's a bit cold in this room, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm used to the more kind of like, hotter climate,
He sort of glances around at like the hot lamps and the fire in the corner. If you say so. And he sort of like is tired of talking to Thork, and he sort of looks over at Luna. How about you, Blue Lady? Do you have anything to say?
Oh, racist. 28
Her
cents.
name's Water Woman.
Also racist.
And
The
what
music's
makes
gone,
you
by the
think
way.
I have anything?
Maybe he knows you have something.
Well, you guys came to me.
Selira's gonna butt in.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, I see,
And
I
gore
see
him.
what you're doing here. You're going with the merchant look, and it suits you, but you just need something more. You need more mystery for this to really, you really need to pull it
He
through.
sort of looks himself
And I
up and
know-
down, like
And
in
I
like.
know what you need to pull this through. Okay?
Oh no.
Selira's gonna take off her what's it called? Coat? No, what's it called?
Cloak.
Yeah.
Cloak. Yeah. It's gonna take off the cloak. This is the finest silk. Imagine you standing in the corner with the hood up. Right? That's gonna set off a really mysterious aura, and you're gonna sell more stuff in your entire life with this on.
I guess I
mean,
could.
that's-
I guess I could always go like.
Boner, it's a
Oh.
bloody trap.
Exactly.